Swords, parties, dragons. Welcome to part 1 of my E3 primer for Dragon Age Inquisition, so cleverly named Introduction to the Inquisition. My name is Ash. Together over the next couple of weeks, we will be exploring everything there is to know, so far, about the influential characters of Thedas, the conflicts and war ravaging the lands, and, of course, the return of the Inquisition. In the description below, you can fast forward to any of the other primers, or simply wait a few seconds and we'll get started. Thedas is in turmoil. At the end of Origins, year 31 of the Dragon Age, the Warden ends the 5th Blight and brings a sigh of relief as the Darkspawn are pushed back into the deep roads from whence they came. But the calm is brief, as more chaos rises up in its place. The MAGE-TEMPLAR conflict. In year 37, Hawk, known as the Champion of Kirkwall, and an interesting assortment of misfit characters, spurred the Mage Rebellion in Kirkwall. Most notably, Anders, a mage bonded with a spirit named Justice, destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry and everyone inside it, including Grand Cleric Athena, an action that forced the mages and Templars to finally take arms against each other. After the Kirkwall Chantry fails, more of the circles fall. The annulment at Daresmood left many mages slain, the White Spire of Orlais left in flames and deserted. Templars and mages have always been at each other's throats. What with the Templars' oppressive behavior and more mages turning to blood magic, at this point, everyone is looking for blood in the name of peace. The Qunari lie in waiting, looking for an opportunistic time to conquer the lands beyond Parvolan. Sten, a hero of the 5th Blight, was originally sent to investigate the state of Thedas. After near capturing Kirkwall, but failing to the efforts of Hawk, the Arishok deemed the Qunari return inevitable. Who will dare challenge the Qunari threat when no other nations had the time nor capability to unite? The Orlesian Civil War. The Civil War started in year 40, with Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon staging a coup against Orlesian leader Empress Celine, an effort delayed as struggle for the throne is still tearing the nation apart. On one side, the great military mind Gaspard heads many of the Chevaliers, the greatest and most noble fighters of Orlais, in hope of bringing back the empire back to its roots of conquering the rest of Thedas. On the other side, Empress Celine, who brought a cultural revolution in her nation, controls Halam Sharal, the Winter Palace, and those fighters still loyal to the original empire. And another character that the Warden is so familiar with, a woman who will help the Empress dabble in dark arts unknown. The Grey Wardens. Suspiciously quiet since the end of the 5th Blight, the Grey Wardens are turning heads as they silently push their agenda. Rumors of another blight circulate in the Anderfels, while the threat of the Architect and even the ancient Magister Corypheus still linger. The Grey Warden's allegiance has always been neutral, always in the sacrifice for the greater good and the ending of the blights. But it may no longer be so, if the Wardens are hiding something truly great for the Inquisition to take notice. Dragon Age Inquisition is the 3rd installment in the Dragon Age series. The game starts with a peace talk at the Temple of the Sacred Ashes between the leaders of the Chantry and the heads of the Mage faction. A mysterious explosion destroys the temple and kills everyone inside, except the Inquisitor. The blast tears the veil, the border between the world and the Fade, and demons pour into Thedas. You, as the Inquisitor, and the alleged sole survivor of the blast, are marked. You stand alone, the one who walked out of the Fade, branded with a unique power, one that reverses the effects of the veil tear and rifts scattered across Thedas. You are in charge of stopping the world from being torn asunder. That is, if you so desire. The Inquisitor, alongside Cassandra Pendergast, Varric Tethys, and many others both new and old, will recreate the Inquisition, an organization not seen since the ancient times before the Chantry's founding, but dedicated to rooting out evil and uncovering the truth of who is behind the chaos looming in Thedas. That is the end of this introduction. Thank you for watching. The coming weeks will have more information on the following: the Inquisitor, him or herself, characters and companions, factions, gameplay, and more. Be sure to subscribe for all the upcoming videos ahead. My name is Ash, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.